Hello everyone. Welcome to Mathematics, Physics, Mathematical Physics channel. Here's another episode from the Math Puzzle series. Today, we're going to talk about a Polish Math Olympiad problem, so let's begin. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you won't miss future episodes. Keep in mind that the aim of this channel is to represent the beauty of mathematics and physics, and the pure connection between them. So, watch other videos on our channel, and support us with your comments and suggestions. Here is the problem. Please read the problem carefully, and give yourself a few minutes to solve this problem. After a pause, we'll solve it together. In this problem, we're asked to find two numbers, we call them x and y, which by the way, are natural numbers, such that their maximum common divisor called d is 12 and their minimum common multiple called m is 432. This is basically the whole gist of the question. We first consider solving the problem for a general case, where d and m can be any unknown numbers, then we apply to this question. From the fact that d is a common divisor for x and y, we can conclude that x and y can be written as the multiples of d. So, x is d multiplied by another unknown natural number a, and y is d multiplied by another arbitrary natural number b. Note that since x, y, and d are natural numbers, a and b should be natural numbers as well. And, from the fact that d is the greatest common divisor, we conclude that a and b should be relatively prime. It means that a and b are not divisible. Why is that so? Because if a and b are not prime with respect to each other, then there exists a common factor or common divisor greater than 1 between a and b. Therefore, this common factor can be multiplied by d and form a new common divisor for x and y which is greater than d. Then, this is a contradiction. Hence, we can claim that the greatest common divisor of a and b is 1, or simply, they are relatively prime. Be careful about the statement here, they are not necessarily prime numbers, but they are relatively prime, which means they are not divisible to each other. Now, we go forward with the definition of the least common multiplier for two numbers, which is the product of the two numbers divided by their greatest common divisor. So, m is equal to x multiplied by y divided by d. We replace x by d multiplied by a, and similarly, y by d multiplied by b. Then, we cancel the d on the bottom of the fraction with 1d on top of the fraction. Next, we divide both sides by d. In the end, the simplified relation is a multiplied by b is equal to m divided by d. We know that a and b are natural numbers. Then, the product of a and b must be a natural number. So, if there exist such numbers a and b, then m divided by d should be a natural number too. In other words, satisfying this condition, that is the divisibility of m by d, solidifies the existence of the numbers x and y. It's of great importance to mention that the number of solutions for x and y is strictly equal to the number of different ways that we can decompose the number m divided by d, into a product of two relatively prime natural numbers a and b. Another very useful note is that if m is divisible by d, then there exists at least one set of solutions for a and b. They are 1, and m divided by d. Obviously, 1 and any other number are relatively prime. That means, one of the numbers x or y is d, and the other one is m. Now, let's apply all we've learned so far to our particular problem. Knowing that m is 432 and d is 12, we obtain that m divided by d is 432 divided by 12, which is 36. So, the number of sets of solutions for a and b is equal to the number of ways that we can decompose 36 into the product of two relatively prime numbers. In general, 36 can be written as the product of 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12, 4 and 9, and 6 and 6. So, we can decompose 36 into 5 products of two numbers. However, 2 and 18 are not relatively prime. Likewise, 3 and 12, and clearly, 6 and 6 are not relatively prime too. So, we found two ways of decomposing 36 into the product of two relatively prime numbers. Therefore, we have two sets of solutions for a and b, which are a equal to 1 and b equal to 36, and a equal to 4 and b equal to 9. Very good. The problem is pretty much solved. We only need to identify x and y. Since x is equal to d multiplied by a, The first solution for x is 12 multiplied by 1, which is 12. This is the obvious solution of the greatest common divisor, and the second solution is 12 multiplied by 4, which is 48. Similarly, since y is equal to d multiplied by b, the first solution for y is 12 multiplied by 36, which is 432. This is the obvious solution of the least common multiply, and the second solution is 12 multiplied by 9, which is 108. Here we go. These are the two sets of solutions for x and y. Hope you enjoyed the second math puzzle from the Math Puzzle series. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. Keep in mind that the aim of this channel is to represent the beauty of mathematics and physics, and the pure connection between them. So, watch other videos on our channel, and support us with your comments and suggestions.